We hear financial advice from wealthy people all the time. Pay yourself first, invest consistently, avoid lifestyle inflation, focus on assets over liabilities, and think long-term. The problem is that most of this advice sounds simple in theory, but much harder to apply in everyday life. So, I decided to run an experiment. For 30 days, I followed some of the most common money rules used by successful investors, entrepreneurs, and self-made millionaires to see what would actually happen. Today, we will talk about following rich people's money rules for 30 days. The results are surprising, so before we get started, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to my channel. 10. Every dollar was given a purpose. The first rich person's money rule followed during the 30-day challenge was to stop allowing money to disappear without a plan. Before the challenge, spending often happened automatically. A small purchase here, an online order there, a meal that was not planned, and suddenly a large portion of the paycheck was gone without any clear explanation. The first change was creating a purpose for every dollar earned. Money was assigned to essentials, savings, investments, debt payments, and personal enjoyment before it was spent. This created awareness and eliminated the feeling of constantly wondering where the money went. The surprising result was realizing that earning more money was not always the answer. Managing existing money better created immediate improvements. 9. Paying yourself before paying for wants. Many wealthy people follow a simple principle. They make their future a priority. Instead of spending first and saving whatever remains, they save and invest before unnecessary spending begins. During the 30-day experiment, a portion of every paycheck was automatically moved into savings before money was available for entertainment, shopping, or impulse purchases. At first, this felt restrictive because it reduced the amount available for immediate spending. However, after a few weeks, it became clear that life continued normally. The things that seemed impossible to live without were often things that were never truly needed. The biggest surprise was discovering how quickly savings started growing when they were treated like a required monthly expense. 8. Unnecessary spending was exposed. One of the most uncomfortable parts of following rich people's money rules was seeing how much money had been wasted on things that added little real value. Subscriptions that were barely used, expensive convenience purchases, impulse online shopping, and frequent small treats were quietly taking away hundreds of dollars. Wealthy people often understand the difference between spending for value and spending out of habit. During these 30 days, every expense was questioned. Was it improving life, or was it simply satisfying a temporary desire? The result was not a boring life without enjoyment. Instead, money was redirected away from meaningless purchases and toward goals that created long-term benefits. 7. Income became more important than cutting expenses. Another lesson learned from wealthy individuals was that there is a limit to how much money can be saved, but there is far greater potential to increase earnings. During the challenge, time was spent looking for ways to improve skills, create side income, ask for better opportunities, and find ways to become more valuable. The focus shifted from only asking, "How can I spend less?" to also asking, "How can I earn more?" This change in mindset was powerful because it transformed money management from a defensive strategy into a growth strategy. Wealth is often created by controlling expenses while continuously expanding income. 6. Debt was seen as the enemy of freedom. Many wealthy individuals understand that certain types of debt can limit future opportunities because money that could be used for savings and investments is instead used for interest payments. During the 30-day challenge, unnecessary borrowing was avoided, and a plan was created to reduce existing high-cost debt.
Every debt payment was viewed as buying back future financial freedom. The surprising realization was that eliminating financial obligations can sometimes feel just as valuable as increasing income, because it gives you greater control over your future earnings.
5. Time was treated like money. Rich people often value time more than almost anything else, because they understand that money can be earned again, but time cannot be replaced. During the challenge, unnecessary activities that consumed hours without creating happiness, learning, income, or personal growth were reduced. More time was dedicated to improving skills, planning finances, reading, and working toward future goals. This simple shift created a powerful realization. How a person spends their time often determines how they will spend their money and what their future will look like. 4. The focus changed from consumption to ownership. One of the biggest differences between people who struggle financially and people who build wealth is how they use their extra money. Many people use additional income to buy things that lose value quickly. Wealth builders often use their extra money to acquire assets, learn valuable skills, or invest in opportunities that can grow over time. During the 30 days, the question before making any purchase became, will this make me richer, more skilled, or improve my life in a meaningful way? This small question prevented many unnecessary expenses and encouraged a stronger focus on building future wealth. 3. Long-term thinking changed every decision. The average person often makes financial decisions based on what feels good today, while many wealthy people think about how today's choices will affect them years from now. During the challenge, every financial decision was viewed through a long-term lens. A small amount of money saved today could become a larger amount in the future. A skill learned today could create higher income later. A bad spending habit ignored today could cost thousands over many years. This mindset made short-term sacrifices feel easier because every decision had a connection to a larger future goal. 2. Money became a tool instead of a reward before following these money rules. Spending money often felt like a reward for working hard. A difficult week meant buying something nice or spending freely to feel better. After 30 days, the relationship with money changed. Money was no longer viewed only as something to exchange for temporary happiness. It became a tool that could create security, opportunities, choices, and freedom. This mental shift was one of the most powerful results of the entire challenge because it changed the reason behind every financial decision. 1. Building a system was more powerful than motivation. The biggest lesson learned after following rich people's money rules for 30 days was that successful people do not depend on motivation or perfect self-control. They create systems that make good financial decisions easier. Savings became automatic, spending was planned, financial goals were reviewed regularly, and unnecessary decisions were removed. Motivation comes and goes, but a system continues working every single day. This was the most surprising result because the path toward financial success was not about becoming a completely different person overnight. It was about creating an environment where better choices happen naturally. After 30 days of following rich people's money rules, the biggest surprise was not becoming instantly wealthy. There was no luxury lifestyle, no massive bank balance, and no overnight success story. The real transformation happened in the way money was understood and controlled. Spending became intentional, savings became automatic, income opportunities became more visible, and long-term goals became more important than short-term desires. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.